Alright, HVAC people, so today we're going to go over how to replace and the importance of replacing the gaskets on your refrigerant manifold gauges. Throughout time, the gasket on these start to wear and they need replacing. Like on this one here, you see how worn that gasket is? It needs to be replaced because we can contaminate the system and you cannot pull a good vacuum if you use your manifold gauges to pull a vacuum on a refrigerant system. So it's very important to replace these. It does not require any special tools. All you need either some small thermostat screwdriver or some needle nose pliers. You're also going to need the 1/4 gasket replacement. These are by Yellow Jackets. I prefer Yellow Jacket hoses. The part number for these is 19020. I will be showing you how to replace these, and I'm going to show you how to test them with nitrogen to make sure you don't have any leaks in your hoses. All right, so first thing first, you need to remove the torn gaskets. Like I say, just get some needle nose. So with this little nub right here where it presses the Schrader valve, you're going to want to get your needle nose pliers and remove this. And you just pull it right out. And then you want to get your thermostat screwdriver, and it depends on how worn it is. As this one is very worn, you want to kind of like just pop that right on out of there. There you go. Now we have a clean slate. So now that you have a clean slate, you'll get your new gasket. You just press it right down in there. See, now we got a brand new gasket on there. Fits snug. And you get the same piece that you pulled out with your needle nose, and you just stick that right down in there firmly. And voila, you have new gaskets. So I just show you the difference. This is the difference from a new gasket and an old gasket. With these old gaskets, you cannot pull a good vacuum on the system if you're using your hoses. Now, some people are going to say don't pull a vacuum with your manifold gauges. You may want to use something like this and just hook it up directly to the system with your vacuum pump. But the same concept applies. Whatever hoses you're using to go to your vacuum, you want to replace those at least once a year. If you use them a lot, you might want to replace them twice a year. But it's very important to pull a good vacuum and have accurate refrigerant pressures. You want to replace your gaskets regularly. Whenever you see a tear in them, you need to replace them. All right, so now I'm gonna replace the gaskets in these manifold gauges, and I'm gonna show you how to pressurize them to do a pressure test on them also to make sure we don't have any leaks in them. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna get my needle nose and I'm gonna remove these. Really simple. And make sure you do not want to lose the Schrader valve intake. I'm gonna pop the old gasket out. All right, so I'm just going to install a new gasket. Push that right in. Get my Schrader stem presser. Pop it right in. So this one should be good to go. And I'm just going to hook this right back on my gauges. So I'm going to do the same thing for my suction. As you can see the condition of the suction. So I'm going to take my needle nose and I'm going to pull it right out of there. As you can see, those are damaged pretty good. So I'm going to get my thermostat screwdriver and I'm going to get that gasket out of there. Now that we have our gasket removed, we'll put a new gasket inside. I want to take my Schrader valve presser, stick it right back down in there. Now we should have a good tight seal. So now we'll take our manifold gauges and we're going to pressurize them. So I have my liquid line and my suction line hoses. I'm going to take my yellow hoses, which is the middle one right here, and I'm going to hook this up to the nitrogen. All right, so I'm going to turn my nitrogen on, and I'm going to turn my nitrogen tank to purge. All right. So on my gauges, once I open this up on my yellow, if I want to check my liquid line first, all I need to do is open my liquid side up. It's going to allow nitrogen to flow through my liquid gauges. So if I open this up, it's going to allow nitrogen to flow through the liquid side, and I can pressurize this. As you can see, I got 1.5 psi on it now, so I open my liquid side up and we'll pressurize that. The gauges should say how much you can pressurize it, but we're going to put about 500 psi, as much as we can. So now that I have close to 500 psi, I'm going to use some soap bubbles to check my hoses. Really want to spray this nice and smooth. Well, you want to put it everywhere. These hoses are built to last. You shouldn't have any hose or anything on your line per se, but I have seen where these leak also. But the main thing, you want to leak search around where your gasket is at. So you can really leak search these two ways. You can do a pressure hold test, or like I say, you can use the soap bubbles. I'm going to do both. So I'm going to leave this where it's at around 489, and that should be a good leak search on it. So you can see with my suction line, I'm going to do the same thing. I already got soap bubbles around it, so I'm just going to open this side up. Just open it up. Like I said, I got this on purge. If I want to put this on test, I could, but it's probably not going to hold too much more. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close both of these up. I'm going to close my suction line, and I'm going to close my liquid line. So I got about 490, 488 in both of them. Like I said, and I already put the soap bubbles on there. So we know for sure this is ready to go. I don't have any leaks. Now I'm going to repeat the same process to all my hoses. The vacuum hoses, on my vacuum hoses, I got 1/4 also, but it's very important to change these out also on your vacuum hoses. Alright y'all, so I hope this video helps someone out, especially your new technician and some of your old timers. If you haven't been changing your refrigerant gasket, or you haven't been maintaining your refrigerant hoses on your manifold gauges,
is very important. So take this time, pull all your hoses out, and change those hoses. All right, HVAC people, thanks for watching.